So what accessories should you buy for your car? Some of these will be exclusive to Tesla. Some of them maybe just be good upgrades and accessories to get for any car that happen to work for a Tesla. But the ones that I decided to get for my 2021 Model 3 long range, this is the non-performance, are the following. So first off, we've got a new center console. And a couple of things that I've enjoyed is, in the old one, there's a very deep storage, and the same is true for the new one. And this storage by default goes all the way down, and it can be quite a little bit of a lean to grab, but there's a little storage tray that I found that works really well, so I can easily grab items super quickly, and even take this storage and push it forward for other storage. So this is really nice. This thing just pops right out. Cool little like $10 accessory, and it even has a slit in the front for USB cables that if you decide to plug in and you want those cables to kind of come out, there's like a little bit of a port right there for the cables, and there's a divider. So this has been a really nice accessory, and I really like that for the 21. This thing comes with a built-in charger, so I didn't need to buy that again like the 2020 had. But next up is the performance pedals. So Tesla sells these, are about like $150, but I've honestly found for under 20 bucks a lot of different brands on Amazon. The ones I had for my 2020, they no longer, the company's no longer in business, so they don't have them. But these work great. These were some that they even have this in black aluminum, as well as blue aluminum and red aluminum. Didn't really like the look of those other colors, but black almost pulled the trigger, but I still like the classic color that we have for performance pedals. They slipped on really nice. If you do buy them, sit them in the sun for a few minutes to kind of soften the rubber, and it's a lot easier to put on. The accelerator pedal just slips right on. The brake is a full swap. You just pull off the old one, put the new one on, and that's been a great little upgrade. For floor mats, I'm still waiting. The long range comes with carpet mats, so I will be upgrading those eventually to the all-weather, but not yet. Again, humidifier for dry climates. If you're in Arizona, this is still so highly recommended, is getting a little humidifier. I have it attached to a USB cable, which if we look at the storage here, I have a USB splitter that goes into this carport. I do recommend one of these. You could probably find an even more flush one than I have, but this allows you to just have an extra port for power, as well as powering, you know, 2 devices at once. So definitely recommended item, and this definitely affects the comfort level in the car by having some humidity, which can power the cabin. This lasts like a few hours. Like if you're on a long road trip, you know, this will last 4 hours with 200 milliliters of water. It's great. So the other item that I actually really like, what I noticed is with this car, so whether it's this humidifier or like a aluminum water bottle, those things will rattle in here a lot and make a lot of noise. So there's a company that designed this, which is a little insert, and it makes it so that these things feel way more tight and secure. It just, a little bit of pressure, and it's such a nice little addition. They have a matte gray that looks very close to the stock color. They have black and some other things. Now another $10 accessory. That's been great. So bottles and other things just stay really secure, and that's been awesome. Another thing I bought that if you haven't, you know, you're going to need to get another sunshade. So if this is an additional car to your home, you want to buy one. I haven't seen one that's like really Tesla specific. This one, of course, fits a Tesla. A link to all these accessories will be in the below. I'm not sponsored by any of those. None of them was given to me for free. I bought all of this, but definitely get a sunshade. But talking about sunshades, one new one I got was a 2021 sunshade that is fully blocking. I can't see anything out of here. The reverse side is the reflective material like this. Before it was just like a mesh screen, and some sunlight was getting through and it only blocked like, it felt like a quarter to half the heat. This is really much better. You know how hot it can get out here, and you're gonna want this in the top and then even in the rear. So it will be highly recommended to have one for here and the rear to really keep your AC in as much efficient as possible and keep it cool. Takeout tray. This is still, you know, COVID's just not going away, and some places you may still want to do takeout. This thing is great. The wheel stays the same. It fits. It's so strong, and it's such a good accessory as a takeout tray designed for this wheel. It can hold the drink. It's pretty basic, but we've used this so many times. Now let's go into the front and the trunk. And the other item that you want to buy all-weather trunk lining. So you're gonna put if you do a lot of storage, there's a lot of different versions, but I would highly recommend it because the stock material, the felt underneath, can get very easily scratched and damaged. So getting one that fills up the whole trunk so you can carry heavier items is great. There's a dog cover, so if you have pets, you know, think about those. I haven't seen any made specifically for Model 3, but normal sedan ones fit. This is the other one, is an air pump. I've used this brand just because it's 30 bucks and it worked really well. I have a blue one, so I just bought a red one for this car, but highly recommend if you have any car, Tesla or whatnot, these are so important. It fits right in that car power that the humidifier is plugged in, and this has, I had an air leak and I had to fill my tires every, I put that in. Actually, it fits really nicely in the corner slot right there, but you want your tires to be filled evenly as much as possible, because when you are having, actually that's had a habit, see, the new one's got the auto frunk, which is it works super well, but if you let your tire tread get too low on one side, if you have like a leak, don't let it go long, because you end up, these tires prematurely wear a lot faster than other tires because of, in Arizona, the roads are so hot, so the wear on the tires is significant. EVs have such high torque. Every time you're pulling off the line, you're probably taking off a little more tread than a car that's not having that much torque. But even these Michelin stock tires have warranty. So that's just like a pro tip. If your tires are wearing, you can actually get them a discount because they're wearing before they're rated, which is like 40,000 miles, and I had to replace mine at like high 20s, so we got like almost 40% discount on replacing the tires. So just a tip out there, keep your tires inflated so they don't prematurely wear unevenly. This car, by the way, it's not really an accessory, but we did PPF the front bumper and some of the sides. Shout out Chris, a darker shade, just amazing work. And then ceramic coated the rest. So it's only been less than a week, but really happy with it. And we even painted the Tesla emblem, which just looks so sweet. It just looks, I don't know why Tesla doesn't do that out of the factory, but now I can identify my car, I guess, a little bit easier. Front all-weather mat, highly recommended. Is going to be a great one to have. That way you can just throw stuff in your trunk and it'll feel finished, versus that's the stock material. That just looks really good, so I'll link that one too. And then randomly, there's a couple of things here. This looks like from the factory. I know it's hard to see, but this car comes with these holes, and it's meant, there's caps in there, but if like water or other thing, and I know this is kind of sealed, they have this, someone made an accessory to just plug these, and then it just looks really clean out of the gate. So unnecessary, but Amazon 2021 Model 3 accessories, you see that one for not too much money, and then why not? So I hope this was helpful. If you're thinking about buying accessories, there's a ton. These aren't an exhaustive list, but they were the ones that I thought were helpful. Oh, and before I forget, there was actually one cool little accessory. So with the console storage, when this comes up, there's actually, this was a cool accessory, another $10 one. It's like a hidden storage. This is just a gap right now. This is just going all the way back. So I guess if you have something, I mean, this is a really deep storage, but I guess if it's high, it has room to go. But this could be for things that are just something you need as backup. Maybe you want to put people want to leave their wallet in the car. I don't know why you would. Or maybe they want to leave insurance information, or maybe emergency masks, or things you just won't really use too often. Or for whatever your use case might be, there's just a new storage. It just fits right in. There's some double-sided tape, and it just looks like it actually came with the car. So I thought that was really cool to add. I don't have anything in there right now, but I have a couple ideas of what I want to put in there for the future. So that's what I got. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.